Hey guys, what's up? So Battlefield 1 is finally out for everyone. Premium users, deluxe users, Doritos users, just everyone. I played a good amount of time and in this video I'll do a small review of the game. Now let's be clear, if you're a hardcore Battlefield fan, this game is for you. No questions about it, you go buy this game now. This is probably one of the best Battlefield games ever made. I really wanna give props to the developers for listening to the community. We were all asking for a return to the origins, and here we are. World War I was the turning point between old and modern warfare. There are trenches to conquer, there are the very first prototypes of tanks, there is gas and flamethrowers, planes, cavalry, even plated armor infantry, there is everything. The graphics, as always, are fantastic, but they require a good system. I own a GTX 1070 and I get over 120 FPS at 1440p with ultra settings. If you own a 4K monitor, I think you could still get around 60 FPS at high settings with this graphics card, but check out the other videos on YouTube to be sure. There also is a new game mode called Operations that has become my personal favorite. I would say it's similar to Rush, but carries out for 2 or 3 maps, depending on the region you choose. For example, if you choose the Italian region operation, you will start in the map called Monte Grappa. If your team succeeds and conquers all the objectives, you'll load the new map Empire's Edge, as if your army moved on to the next front line. Both in Operations and Conquest game modes, the losing team will get the support of a behemoth. That is a gigantic armored battle station that, depending on the map you're playing, will be a zeppelin, a ship or a train. Each and every one of those has multiple firing positions and can be moved wherever the driving player desires. Every behemoth has a large amount of health and, like tanks, can't be damaged by normal rifles. To bring them down, you'll need a good amount of firepower from anti-air artillery, tanks, boats and planes. The terrain destruction is back, and apart from few key buildings, you can blow up everything you want. Even the ground itself will present big holes after being bombarded by artillery. The only limit to destruction is the power of your weapon. For example, the heavy artillery mounted on a behemoth can easily destroy an entire house with one single good shot. Just like in every other Battlefield game, there are 4 classes from which you can choose: Assault, Medic, Support and Scout. As usual, every class has its specific type of weapons and gadgets at disposal. Assault carries the best close-quarter weapons and anti-vehicle gadgets. Medic, other than being able to revive and heal teammates, is equipped with semi-automatic rifles that are good for medium range. Support has weapons good in close to medium range with large magazines, and is able to supply his team with infinite ammo. And finally, Scout is the sniper class with all the long-range camping bullshit. Sometimes you'll find on the map a sort of power-up for using one of the 3 elite classes. These are super soldiers equipped with a machine gun, a flamethrower or a special anti-tank sniper rifle, and they can turn the tide of a battle if used correctly. Now let's talk about the campaign. As you all know, Battlefield is primarily a multiplayer game and nobody buys it expecting a great single-player experience. But that being said, I actually enjoyed the campaign missions. Obviously, its gameplay is not realistic at all, because, surprise surprise, this is a game and not a World War I simulator. Battlefield 1 single player is spread around the world through small campaigns, featuring the multiple front lines of the Great War. Sometimes the player can decide between 2 ways of approaching the objective. For example, in the Italian campaign, there is a mission where you can try to sneak in and not get noticed by the patrolling enemies, or you can simply run in guns blazing, dressed like the Mario Brothers, yelling "Sempre Avanti, Savoia!"
Wow! motherfucker right in the pussy! Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Oh my fucking god! No! Get the camera!
Baby and triple! Oh yeah!
Well, that's all for this one. If you want me to cover a specific Battlefield 1 subject, feel free to leave a comment down here. I'll see you guys on the battlefield.